Hey, it's Joseph Anderson here. Just wanted to speak briefly about my visit to Coach Andrew Bates' class and observing him as he taught physical education um, and just kind of applying his ISTE standards to that. Now, this has been a struggle for me, just period, just talking about ISTE standards, digital standards, in a physical education class. Um, some of the things just didn't apply, but what I went ahead and did was talk about the things that he did do that I thought were very innovative and very creative, and then I also thought of some ways that I could further contribute to that when I have a classroom of my own. So, just jumping right in, I'll just go through the standards 1 through 5. I believe there's 5 of them, and I'll talk about how he either um, incorporated that into his classroom, or B, how he didn't incorporate it, but how I would incorporate it. So first is just facilitate and inspire student learning. Okay. The day that I went to Coach Bates' classroom, he was actually in the weight room, and so that was pretty cool. The way that he facilitated student learning was just through the way that he was so detailed in his presentation of the lifts, right? He asked the students to be very detailed. He talked a lot about technique, and he facilitated that learning to them in a learn by doing capacity. Um, he also implemented some goal setting, which I thought was a great way to inspire learning, which in this case was weightlifting. So he implemented some goal setting. He actually gave out goal setting packets. Um, he talked to me about the goal setting packets that he had given to the students, and how he sat down with each of the students and gone through, what goals they wanted to achieve and how they would achieve them. So I thought that was just excellent. The second one is design, develop digital age learning. There wasn't any of that going on in the classroom. The guys were mostly just lifting weights. So what I did was I took the liberty to kind of talk about how you could kind of incorporate that into a physical education class. Okay. So what I did, I talked about encouraging technology. So you have this new technology called, I'm looking down because I'm reading my notes also. So they have this new technology called Fitbits, and what it does is it measures your activeness, and so kind of using that technology in the classroom. I know that could be an expensive adventure, as technology usually is, but using that technology in the classroom, and then also teaching the students how to maximize that technology. The whole purpose of a physical education course is to have the ability to be able to continue physical activity throughout your entire life, right? And technology that measures your activity levels and tells you exactly, how close you are to accomplishing your goals, and exactly what the work that you're doing is accomplishing in your body. That really serves as a motivating factor, right? And teaching students how to not only use that but maximize that technology in the classroom, I believe, helps accomplish the overall goal of physical education. So that's what I thought. But when I was in the classroom, it was a lower body day. They were just squatting, doing power cleans. I'm not even sure if you're familiar with that. But that's what they were doing. They didn't use any technology at all, to be completely honest. So the next one is model digital age work. So I said that, again, they didn't do any modeling of digital age work. What I said was that, I could model using a Fitbit, and I could share my experience with them, share the data with them in the classroom, and help them see how this can effectively be used throughout someone's life. So that was my thought process there. The next one was promote digital citizenship. Excuse me. The next one was promote digital citizenship. Again, that didn't really happen in the classroom, but what did happen, or where it could happen, excuse me, would be in the health, in your health, because PE teachers usually also help teach health, right? So that could also happen in a health classroom, just talking about, bullying, being responsible with your technology, things of that nature, right? And just what's appropriate to do with your technology and what's not appropriate to do with your technology. Unfortunately, I didn't have time when I was at the school to sit in on a health course, but I'm confident that type of stuff is being taught there. Lastly, engage in professional growth and leadership. So the one that I really saw this was the one that I saw being modeled the most, right? The professional development, that one I kind of stretched. I saw the guys building their confidence as they got a different lift, and that can help them in their professional lives. Just feeling good about yourself, that can help you to, be more confident in interviews and more confident in presentations. So I kind of stretched that one a little bit, but what I did see was a lot of leadership and a lot of collaboration. Guys coming together and helping each other get certain lifts, coming over and saying, hey man, why don't you try doing this? This helped me. So there was a lot of collaboration and there was a lot of leadership. Guys inspiring their fellow teammates to come alongside of them and help them to just get lifts and help them to accomplish the goals that they were seeking to accomplish. So there was a lot of collaboration, there was a lot of leadership, there was some professional development, and all in all, it was a great experience being in Coach Bates' classroom. So thank you so much for listening to my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Joseph Anderson out.